While studying abroad, whatever country you might be studying in, whether in Canada, in the United States, whether in England, Germany, Australia, you have to be focused. Why do you have to be focused? I'll tell you why. Stay tuned.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they stare still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing today, guys? You having a good day? Been having a very decent day. My day has been very good, thank you. Did you ask? I'm not quite sure you did, but I'll tell you anyway. My day has been good. So, this wasn't the original video I wanted to shoot today. This wasn't the content I wanted to shoot. I was preparing to shoot a video on scholarship. I'm talking about students who plan to study in Canada but are looking to get scholarship to study in Canada. So I wanted to shoot this video, but something kept nagging away in my subconscious. Something kept nagging away deep down there in my mind. I remembered, I'm going to tell you about the story. I remember the story of a guy. I met this guy one-on-one outside a nightclub in Northampton. It was a story of a Nigerian guy who came to England to study. I'm not quite sure that he came to study for his master's degree or his bachelor's degree. Something happened, okay? Let me just tell you what the story was about, okay? So this guy left Nigeria. He was sponsored by his parents, okay, to come to England to do whatever degree was master's. So he told me at the time, but this story was told to me back in 2012 by the person who this happened to. So he came to England to study, and while studying in England, he decided to work while studying. So he got this job with a company that paid really, really well. And because he was in his mind, I'm studying to go back home to get a job, but I've gotten the job already, okay? So what he did was he dropped out of school. So he dropped out of school, and usually you could drop out of school, you could take a break, you could take 1 year break, you could take a year break, you could drop out of school for 6 months, you could drop out of school for 2 years and come back. But he just dropped out off the radar, off the grid, didn't even take that year off, didn't fill out any documentation, just dropped out. But along the line, or along the way, he got fired from the company he was working for, the one that paid very well. He got fired, and he wasn't able to get another job that had the benefit that the last job had. So he was kind of stuck in limbo. So eventually, one day turned to two to 1 week, 1 week to a month. As we're having this conversation, he had been in the UK, or he had been in England for 10 years. He had never been back home. He had never gone back home. Now he feels or according to him at the time, he was feeling very guilty. He couldn't go back home because in his mind, his mom and dad, or I don't know what story he must have been feeding his parents, but apparently he must have said something to make them think this way. But his mom and dad were thinking that, our son is in England and he's doing very well. Probably making a lot of money and stuff like this. So he refused, or he couldn't summon the courage to go back home. So his advice to me was, Fuse, I want you to be focused. I want you to focus on your studies. That's what you came here to do, to back this degree. Working is secondary, so don't put too much emphasis on working. Get the degree, and every other thing will sort itself out, okay? Now, this is me talking to you. I don't know who you are out there. I don't know the situation you might be. I know some of you are studying abroad based off the scholarship that was awarded to you, maybe by your state, by your government or something. Some of you were sponsored to go study abroad by your parents. Some of you, that minor subset, that minor percentage of you out there probably saved money to go study. I've made a video about things you could do to put you in control of your finances if you plan to go abroad to study, things you could do to literally pay or get free tuition in whatever country you're studying, you with you in the driver's seat, you being the boss of the process. It's just one or two things that you could do consistently to give you the return for you to invest in your education if that's what you want. Okay, but what I'm talking to you who's already overseas. I'm talking to you out there who's already abroad, already trying to study to get that degree, okay? Now, education is not a surefire guarantee that you're going to be successful in life. I have to put that out there, okay? That you have a bachelor's or a master's or a PhD is no guarantee that you're going to be successful in life, but it's just a starting point. It puts you in a position of advantage to go on and accomplish what it is you set out to accomplish, okay? Now, I want you to try your best, okay, in whatever degree or major you might be trying to get a certification in. I want you to try your best and try not to do your homework or do your preparations for your exams alone. Try to study in groups, okay? At the start, during when I started my program in Northampton, I made the mistake of thinking, oh, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, I could do it all by myself. But I was in for a rude awakening, okay? Work in group. Identify those people in your major that are very good in key courses and form a group together where you share ideas on how to do your homework, how to prepare for your exams together. Try not to work or walk alone, okay? Not work, walk. Try not to walk alone, okay? Get friends that you do things with, go shopping with, watch movies with. It's just gonna keep things kind of refreshed. You're not gonna feel bored. You're not gonna feel that culture shock. It happens with everybody. There's always the culture shock. It's different from your hometown, different from your home country or whatever city you might be in, okay? Maybe you're from England, so you might not feel culture shock, but I'm talking about someone who's studying in England from Belgium, someone who's studying in Canada from France. There's always this culture shock. So you need to have friends that you walk with, study with, that will just make you feel happy about yourself, make you feel good most of the time, okay? Now, if you have any questions at all, leave a comment in the comment section, and I respond to every comment, okay? I respond to all comments. If you have say you want me to do a video about something that has been troubling you, leave it down there in the comment section. I respond to all comments. I'm gonna do whatever videos you want me to do. And please guys, all I'm asking in return is that you smash that subscription button, subscribe to your boy's channel, and hit that notification bell so whenever we drop a video, you're in the know and you're notified immediately, okay? So I want you and you to be good. Put on your face mask. We're still in the pandemic period. The Delta variant of the COVID-19 virus is still out there hurting people. So I want you all to be safe, okay? So I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.